What's up, guys? So, oh man, I gotta tell you, today was all a bunch of jabroniness. Uh, so I woke up. Oh yeah, I gotta say, this is a new thing for me. Well, not new, like it's probably gonna continue forever, but something like I haven't done in forever. Uh, and it shows. I've woken up before 10 o'clock, 3 days in a row. I know, it's crazy, right? 3 days in a row. It's pretty nuts. I have this like alarm thing now that I use, and I have it go off every 5 minutes. I've talked about it before, but it's actually been working, and I get at least like 6 hours of sleep. That's what happens. But I've been getting up early. It's just I get up early and I stay up, but I still stay in bed for like 30 or 40 minutes just watching YouTube videos. So that's that. But anyways, so I had to decide of something today because, oh man, I had to run some errands, like help my. I needed to pick up my brother's dog because he's gonna be gone the weekend, so we had to take care of the dog. And then I had to go help my grandmother pick up her car from my aunt's house. I had to do all this stuff, and in my car. And today was like the hottest mother beeping day ever in Texas. Like, I don't know if that's legit, but it was freaking hot. And I mean, seriously, it was so hot I started getting a headache in my car because it was so hot. I don't have AC. So it was nuts. Like, it was getting so hot in there. I was just like, wow. So I had to go. My only plan today was to go get my extra part for my AC and then to go to a shop or two that I wanted to check out. But I had to run all those extra errands, so I did all of that. I was like sweating. I mean, like, you could see it on my face dripping down my freaking face to my shirt. It was stupid hot. So I ended up going to that place, and they were like super busy today, and they were just like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna be able to get it today. It'll be done first thing tomorrow morning if if we don't get to it today. And they closed at 5, and it was already like 2 o'clock. And I was like, I'm not gonna stay on this side of town for 3 hours with it being as hot as it was. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I was like, hey man, I'll pick it up tomorrow. And they're like, all right, cool, it'll be done tomorrow. So I went. I was like, all right, well, what I'm gonna do is. Before that, I went to go check out these shops. I know I've talked to you, I mentioned this in a vlog a while back. There are these like anime shops that we have here in this old mall. I think I talked about this yesterday, actually. I went to the mall today, and it was cool. I wish I would have went like later at night, but they were having a jazz festival. I love jazz music. I'm not like super into it, but I'll listen to jazz music. But they're having a jazz festival down by the movie theater that I always go to. It's like the artsy films where this is shown at. So you walk down this part to the mall, and there's like a water fountain, like this huge water fountain. And then the grass is kind of made to where it's kind of like a stage. So there was all these chairs set up, and it had like this big banner for a jazz festival, and they were setting up a stage. Which what used to be really cool was the stage used to be in that like huge pond, but it's not there anymore. So they just did it on the outside. But anyways, that was the thing. So I went and checked, and all the shops were moved. And I was like, what? I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I was just like, man, this sucks. So I went, and apparently, like, there was this one place called Nine Tails. They have their own little shop now. Girl's kind of cute that works there. But I went over there and talked to her. But like, they didn't really have anything of interest to me. Like, it's a lot of like Hello Kitty and stuff like that. What do they call it? No, Harajuku's freaking that stuff Gwen Stefani does all the time. What is it called? Eloy, I know you know what it's called. It's with like Keroppi. Is it Keroppi? Keroppi and like that Choco Cat and all of them. There's a specific name for it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on it. It's like more of a shop like that. They have like some Dragon Ball Z stuff and like that too, but it's very, very small. But it looks cool now, and I think they're trying to do their own merchandise now too, because they had some shirts of their like store and stuff, which is really cool. So there was that Ninetales place, and then this other place used to be called Opals. They moved. I asked the girls like, "Where's Opals? It's not here anymore." And they're like, "Oh, it moved to like Callahan." So it moved, and I went there, right? And I'd been there once before, and usually they had a lot of stuff when they were in the little shop area. And then I went over there, and they have this ridiculous, like, 3 it's not three buildings, but you know when you go to like a little shopping strip, there's like maybe like 10 buildings and they're all separated. It's one big building and it's separated into 10 like smaller buildings. They have like three of them, and they have like not. They barely have enough merchandise to fit in one area. And I was like, this is too damn big for these guys to have. And it was weird because it felt more like it's a hangout spot, which it is. A lot of people go there to hang out. They play Magic and all those kind of things. But I was just like, this place is way too big. And I went in there and like they hardly had any merchandise. And I just wanted to see. I wanted to get another hat because I saw them at San Japan last year, and I know they were there and Ninetales was there last year. So I didn't know if they knew or if they sold stuff like that. Nothing, man. So it was crazy. After that, I was gonna go to there's a Japanese grocery store that's right next to that place too, and I was like, I was gonna go there, but I was like, it's too freaking hot. I want to go home. I think I want to go check it out though. I want to go check it out and see what they have. Because I actually follow them on Facebook, and they always post a lot of cool stuff. And lastly, I was just going home, and on the way home, there's this place called Heroes and Fantasies, which is a comic shop. I haven't been there in a while, so I went and spent like 30 minutes there. It was probably the first time I've ever walked in there and not bought anything. It was funny, too, because I was about to leave, and I was like, I feel like I need to buy something. Like, it's just weird. But I ended up leaving with nothing. I was going to check if they had any like cool Doctor Who stuff. They had some stuff, but it was like freaking overpriced. So I was like, nah. And there wasn't any comics that like really caught my eye that I was like, I need to buy that. Because as I've said before, I buy comic art. I buy like cover art. I don't really buy series to like read all them because it's just they come out so much, and I'm just like, I don't have time to pick them up. But so that's the thing. Anyways, that's it. So nerdy day of all days, hot nerdy day. That's what today was. Probably going to be the title. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the Music Monday channel. Subscribe to VidCon. I don't know if they have a channel, but VidCon is in like... I leave Wednesday. That's how close it is. It's Friday. I leave Wednesday. Nutsos. Crazy. I don't even have everything. Gotta get ready.